Solinaws. This Christmas season has been a different one. It's been a hard one.
A Christmas disaster. And it was your first Christmas here in the Philippines.
Misamis Occidental was hit by monsoon rain, a low pressure area, and flooding to be followed everywhere. People's homes were flooded, people had to be evacuated, people even lost their lives. It was the first time ever that Misamis Occidental was hit by a flooding by this size. It created disaster everywhere.
Really heavy days.
So it all started on the night of December 23rd. Heavy rain that we couldn't really sleep. Mommy and Uncle Boy was up all night making sure the water wasn't reaching inside our house.
Yeah, basically we're all out trying to keep the water out. Uncle Boy with a water pump. Me and my mom walked around and trying try to just put some towels and stuff to keep it away. And the dogs, like my mom has 10 dogs, and all of them were really, they get scared a little bit, unsure where they were supposed to go because the water kept rising and the garden was full. So yeah, it was intense.
So waking up on Christmas Eve, everybody was tired and the day didn't go as planned.
So everyone were kind of like sleep deprived and then still trying, to get on with the Christmas feeling.
We had plans to go and celebrate Christmas together with Lola and family
in Mangitgit, which is just close by, but we prepared the food, we went there. We could just stay there for like a short time because the heavy rain started to come again and we had to go home just, to make sure the water wouldn't get inside the house.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Naangkuhan gani ato? Ngayon gani? Walang may pulang.
Merry Christmas! We still had a nice time.
We had a nice time, but it was like so short. When you plan you have a whole day together with your family and it's like an hour, it's like a little bit short. It was a great time the time we got to spend with each other.
Umapaw rin ang Misamis Occidental, bayan ng Clarin, dalawa sa sinakay
naman ng lungsod. Nagbangka na mga pulis at mga residente sa pagsalba ng mga...
We woke up to the news that the rain has caused flooding all over Misamis Occidental. So Urukita, Osamis, a lot of major cities totally flooded. People had to leave their homes. They couldn't leave their homes, some people, because the water was so high.
So they had to basically be rescued by rescue boats because the water levels were like shoulder high. Some of our family members, she works as a nurse, and when she got home from a night duty, she came home to a house filled with water.
Your mom has planned this big Christmas celebration down at the beach, family and friends. So many couldn't make it.
We haven't met each other for a long time. We haven't celebrated Christmas in this way, especially with the pandemic at all. It would have been nice. My family really wanted to show you a nice Filipino Christmas.
I'm so grateful that she wanted to do all these things.
Yeah.
For me and for other people, of course, as well.
Of course, it was for everyone. In the beginning, it was just us because everyone was just busy and most of them could not even come because of the roads were destroyed or flooded. But little by little, one by one, people started showing up. There's not much more we can do. The water is already in. We need a break. Let's celebrate Christmas. That was kind of the mentality and the spirit people came with. We had at least a couple of hours to just eat food,
Have fun.
have fun,
Play some games. Dance.
dance. You know, when you're surrounded by chaos, just try to be in the present moment with your loved ones. That was actually nice that
Yeah.
people were able to do that.
My overall feeling of Filipinos in general is that they are very tough-spirited,
Resilient.
resilient.
When your house is flooded and your things are wet or destroyed, like you're still able to just, at least for a little while, try to have a Christmas.
Pouring down, it's flooding everywhere.
And it has been for these past 3
Yeah,
days.
the whole Christmas weekend, no power, no electricity, and there's so many people who has it so hard right now.
Yeah, houses are flooded. We've been pumping water to just try to keep it out of the house. That is Christmas right now, right here, but we are safe.
Yeah, we are safe. The water has no mercy.
No,
It's
and the
just-
scary part of it was how fast it rose. Like we just went out to see like if we could help someone out, checking with our neighbors, walked around the area, and my gosh, this current, just the floods just kept coming and rising quite high, fast.
Flooding everywhere downtown. The plaza was flooded. The roads were flooded. Neighbors were flooded.
In some areas in Plaridel, you basically had to swim yourself out of the place. You just saw people bringing the essentials, like the most important things they could carry, and then move to higher grounds, basically.
When you walk there, you just want to help, but it's like you can't really do anything either.
No. It's hard when you see your neighbors, your family and friends suffer a lot from the floodings and the heavy rains. We were just lucky that we had a house that kept us safe, and that my mom and them were able to buy a water pump, which was actually the one thing that saved our house. This Christmas didn't really turn out the way we planned, but we still got to celebrate it together. Grateful for the family and friends and those who were able to be with us. Above all, we're just grateful that the people we know are safe. Like imagine before Christmas, Filipinos love Christmas. Like we start celebrating Christmas already in September. So imagine even on the celebration itself, this disaster happens. It seldom goes to this extent of flooding. Like it's normal with monsoon rain this time of month, but not to this extent. For each year that has been passing by, it has just been getting worse. So climate change is real, and we really feel just helpless. Like, what can we do to make a change?
I felt very privileged because we could afford to have a water pump.
Yeah.
A lot of people, most people don't have the luxury of being able to have a water pump.
Your heart aches, and your heart really goes out for them who really suffers now.
So a heavy video journal this time. We were lucky, but we still think it's important to create awareness of these situations that are becoming more and more frequent here in the Philippines and in the world.
So we just want to create awareness about climate change, basically. That is real, because so many in today's world are saying it is not. So we need to take action, and we need to do it together.
So take care wherever you are. Hug your loved ones.
Hug your loved ones, and be safe. And we'll see you next time.